What's up? Good job, guys. I heard you on the radio. Who was fighting? I heard there was a fight. What I heard on the radio was crash. People are down, injured. They're on the ground, and there's two people fighting.
No, yeah, there was a crash, and there was a verbal altercation.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like they didn't get to the physical fight.
Yeah, you know, you just hear quick things on the radio.
Really nice, man.
Fuck yeah. Nah, I don't like people fucking around in my town, man. Alright. Reports of a crash. Looks like Downers Grove is on scene. It is about -10, -15 degrees out here in Downers Grove, Illinois. Got a crash. Reports of a fight. Two people arguing. I heard on the radio they were brawling. Got a really foul smell coming. I don't know where that smell is. It smells like gas or something's burning. Maple and Belmont, Downers Grove, Illinois, crash. Sharkos, 7-Eleven. Got a crash and a fight. Maple and Belmont about 10 minutes ago. Fire truck on scene once again. Crash, Belmont, Maple. After the crash, there was some dudes either verbally fighting or had a confrontation. Heard there was some people on the ground with injuries. If anyone was in this area, they probably saw what happened. So they seem to corner that car over there. Maple and Belmont. On a freezing night in Chicago. Maybe you guys saw our Bears game earlier with the freezing temperatures. Well, the sun has gone down. It is colder. This is the real shit right here. So Downers Grove seems to apprehend somebody who took someone to the hospital in the ambulance. Maple and Belmont crash and a fight, or an altercation. Got people running over glass. Super cold out here, so they're gonna wrap this up ASAP, guys. So tow truck is here. A little better. I think we got it's probably like -8, -10. We're at the corner of Maple and Belmont, Downers Grove, Illinois. Got the Sharkos. Dairy Queen closed down. Angelo's Foods, good place for meats and vegetables and stuff. Great corner market, been here forever. The infamous 7-Eleven. Get some alcohol here, late night. Sharkos. Got another car they boxed in over here. I'm gonna bet this might have been the car tried to get away, and or someone was fighting because they were trying to get away, but took a hit. Downers Grove PD, pretty nice to me, said hi. Can't say I recognize the guy. No liquor store robbing. It was a crash and a scuffle afterwards. Heard on the radio it was a fight, and some people were on the ground injured. Maple and Belmont. There's a crash. Crash in the DG. Alright, these gloves work with my phone. Airbags were deployed. This guy's having a bad day. It's not going to be a good Christmas. No, you can't park there. DuPage County, Illinois. I don't know if there's any deaths or any fatalities. I heard on the radio that there were injured people lying on the ground. I wonder if I could put some of those radio calls in the description. I will, so you can hear what I heard. That's why I was in the area. I figured I'd stop by. Blocked off the street. There's a shit ton of glass in the left turning lane. If you're coming from the west, coming up to Belmont, there's glass all over the place, so maybe that's why he's still in the middle there. Downers Grove, Illinois, Maple and Belmont. Crash and a altercation, possible fight after the crash. Downers Grove just keeping their lights on because there's a shit ton of glass and debris right here. I would assume they might want to sweep it up, at least some. Joliet. What's up in Joliet? I'm hearing a lot about Joliet. Some breaking and entering like not too long ago. That cop was let out that video of that guy getting choked by the cops. He was trying to swallow some drugs and the cops choked him to death. I'm trying to remember his name. Saying that he's got death threats on him. And I think like one of your no, that was Summit. I think one of your councilmen, or was it the mayor, who was in trouble. Yeah, Joliet's been in the news lately. Oh, it is hella cold, man. This is the crazy shit. It is. I don't know, I'll check. I know it's single digits, but we always go by the feels like, the wind chill. When you got that wind pushing in your face, that's the real shit. Bonjour. What's happening? What are you, in France or something? We just got a car crash here, Downers Grove, Illinois. Had an altercation after the crash. Got some people went fisticuffs or had a little discussion. Pissed off probably about the crash, who did it. Troy, New York. What up, Troy? Is that where the college is at? No, Troy, Alabama. Troy, what's up, my New York people? Where's my guy who was in New York who was interested in my pitbull? Hit me up. DuperTrooper50@gmail. I rescue dogs. I rehome dogs. Anyone want a Christmas dog, let me know. Troy, New York, what's up? We have RPI, what is that? I assume so. There was an ambulance that left a couple minutes after I got here. Didn't seem like it was in a rush, but I did hear on the radio there were some injured parties on the ground, laying on the ground. You know, they probably got in the accident. came out and were all stunned. Maybe they had to lay down. It was just definitely cold out here. Freaking die in like 10-15 minutes. You die out here in 30 minutes. Fucking easy. Like, Puerto Rico. I hope you're doing as well. Okay, my friend. Not sure what's going on in the PR and the Pelicua. I think you guys got that hurricane a few months ago. Hope everyone's alright. Alright. Looks like the duper is done here. Inside the Sharkos. And the crash on Maple and Belmont. It's brutal, dude. It's like negative, I don't know, Google Chicago weather right now. Look what it says on the wind chill and what it feels like. It's probably like 5 degrees and it's probably like -7 or -5 wind chill. It's probably colder than that. It's pretty cold. Chicago burbs. Just missed the crash. They're taking the car right there. The tow truck's taking it. Maple and Belmont. Pretty good crash. Altercation afterwards. Whoever was here and saw it got their money's worth, that's for sure. Feels like 8 degrees. That sounds right. That sounds right. See like the smoke coming out of the building there. It's probably like the oven. At the Sharkos, awesome place to eat. So it looks like we're done here, guys. 79 in Puerto Rico. Beautiful. But you guys got snakes and bugs and newts and lizards and all that kinds of shit. Spiders, right? So that's why that shit can't live here. That shit dies in the winter. I don't know, spiders and lizards and shit can't live through this winter. You guys get them all year round. I'm from Texas, I know. Detroit in a state of terror. Why is that? Cold? Oh, you guys got a lot of political shit going on over there. Where was that? Like Ann Arbor or something? With Nick Fuentes and some other people out there. Far right, far left. Yeah, I was watching some of that. I think they've moved on to like Minneapolis now. Alright, my hands are getting froze to the core. Oh, centipedes, yeah. Yeah, I know centipedes. We get them here in Chicago because I've seen them. We got sewers, so I've seen some pretty big centipedes. But again, they die in the winter. I don't know where they go, and this time of year they burrow down. Not much survives this shit, man. He's revving his engine. Alright, looks like it's time to go, guys. Here's some snow for you. It's icy out there, be careful. I don't know if I will go live again. If I do, stay tuned. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.